right, round one. And we're going to keep this hand. The question is, do we want to start it off with the Dryad or start it off with the Crop Sigil? I kind of want to start it off with the Crop Sigil. I don't know if that's right or wrong. It's almost like foregoing a point of damage to get the jump on working towards Delirium. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out if that is the correct choice or not. Yeah, nice. All right, so we get to go Crop Sigil into Captive into Breakneck Rider. I like it. We actually get to go Captive into Breakneck Rider into, or Dryad on that same turn too, which is kind of sweet. All right. Yes, I would like to use Crop Sigil. What do you got? Land? Sure. Okay. Captive. Grizzled Angler. Uh-oh. That's going to flip. Well, hopefully Gnarlwood Dryad lives long enough to help us out with that little bad boy. Ah, 3 card types. Very good, very good. Clear Shot. Yeah, it's probably worth just killing that angler now. That thing's going to be a problem, so let's take care of that. Let's take care of said problem. Yeah, so we'll do it while our opponent's tapped out. I don't want to deal with a turn 4, 4-5. And what do you know? We've got Delirium. Beautiful. Beautiful. Crop Sigil. Doing work. I guess Clear Shot did work there too, but you get what I'm saying. So if I draw land, probably just slam the Outcast. Ooh. Nice. So my opponent's got creature, sorcery, instant land. All right. Looks like 2 can play at this Delirium game, huh? So do I need to self-mill anymore? It still finds me things to return. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So I got the land, so I can play the Outcast. Let's swing with the Dryad. Because then if I draw a land, I guess it would have to be a red mana, but I would be able to play the Rider and the Brazen Wolves, which would be kind of cool. Vilden Pack Outcast is pretty awesome. Beats hard. And then we can bring it back with our Sigil. Once our opponent finds El Anserino. Sure, we'll use it again. Is it and one target land? Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Bring back 2 is actually kind of cool. So let's smash here. Doesn't really matter what our opponent kills because we can just get it back with Crop Sigil. Just chumping. Huh. So I guess we'll play the Breakneck Rider here. So our opponent's going to be able to flip the Angler. Not too terribly concerned about that. Not while I have Crop Sigil. I mean, the nice thing is, if our opponent kills something, we can just bring it back now. Just do it on our opponent's turn. And our Breakneck Rider flips? This seems suspicious. we'll play that. So we get a little more Vilden Pack Outcast synergy. This flips into what, a 4/5? Okay. Seems good. I don't even think I'm going to pump this. I'd rather just flip this. Ooh, it's pretty bonkers. And it puts me right out of range, huh? It's pretty good. Turns out Clear Shot's a good card. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Wait, I could have flipped in response. Whoopsie. Wish I didn't see that after the fact. Well, too late now. I botched that one. All right. Let's figure out how to recover. So recovery involves... All right, Brazen Wolves. And we'll use Crop Sigil to bring back Outcast. All right. Okay. Well, despite me making mistakes, we're still surprisingly okay. So I don't even have to use Aim High? Okay. I can trade Aim High. It doesn't really do enough, so we'll just trade our Wolves for the Explorer and play the Outcast. It saves my Wolves, but to be honest, I'd rather have the Aim High. Seems like a problem. Kindred. Well, that's pretty slick, actually. Okay, so my opponent is blocking like this, which means so I think we're just going to let the Dryad die and we're going to save the... I mean, technically I could just... not use Aim High and still save my Vilden Pack Outcast? Is that right? That is right. I pump once, I kill the Ghoul, I kill the Spider. And then I just use Kindred. I'm tapped out, but I also still have an Aim High. My other option is... can I kill more things? Let's say I pump... I basically can only pump once and then Aim High, which means I could kill 3 things at the cost of an Aim High. I don't love it. I think I'd rather just... I don't quite have enough mana to aim high plus Kindred, though. So I think we'll just kill the ghoul, we'll kill the spider, we'll get rid of Ishkana, and we'll make our outcast indestructible. Oh, wait. Did I forget to... Oh, I didn't forget to pump. Alright. It's all good. So let's do this. Kill that. Kill these things. That guy lives. Pass. Ooh, Skinner. Leonard Skinner. Alright, let's Skinner up our outcast. Can I kill him? So I'm dealing 3. I mean, I can go for it, but then I can't make my guy indestructible. But the problem, the thing is, I'm not sure it matters. Because if I attempt to make it indestructible and my opponent has something anyway, we're kind of SOL, right? So I think I just go for death here. Can I go for death at 4? I guess I don't even have to. If I make it 9 power, 4. No, I still have to cast aim high. So let's do it now in case my opponent's got Malevolence. All right. Hey, look at that. We can punt and still win. Don't you just love it when your opponent or you are just rewarded for making big punts? There's nothing better than making a mistake and getting rewarded. And you know how we got rewarded? We know our opponent's got an Ishkana now. We would not have that information had I just, you know, made the better play and kept my outcast alive. Punts paying dividends. That is what Magic is all about. So what can Weaver of Lightning do in this matchup? Did our opponent even have X1s? Spiders are 1/2s. Ishkana is so good, too. Jeez. Ishkana is such a good card. By the way, super impressed with Crop Sigil. Wow. This card just single-handedly helped me come back from punt central. So our opponent's got Murder. We could bring in the Woodcutter's Grit. You know, honestly, Grit might be better than, like, aim high in this match. Costs an extra mana, but being able to protect from Murder is pretty huge. Pretty huge. And we actually have a few trample guys where it would be really relevant. Like they Murder in response, +3/+3 on this guy, or the Survivalist with Delirium, or Kindred. That could be big. Yeah, that seems like an okay swap. I guess everything else is fine. I guess we'll keep. We'll see what Crop Sigil can do. All right. Mm-hmm. Nahiri's Wrath. Curving out. Hey, Geisfield Scarecrow. Yeah, well, I guess we'll wait a little bit longer on this Nahiri's Wrath, but it will give us Delirium, which is pretty cool. I mean, I guess I could have killed a Wailing Ghoul and a Grizzled Angler. I don't know if it's worth it. Skinner. Nice. Let's get this guy down. Let's see if he promptly gets murdered. Hey, what? That's dirty. Ah, Abundant Maw. I hope I draw a spell here. Ah. Ah. Alright, what do we want to do? I wanted to Nahiri's Wrath, but I didn't want to lose both of my goodies, but I think we got to lose both my goodies. I guess the good news is I can just get it back with Crop Sigil. Yeah, that is actually pretty good news. Alright, well, let's deal with this board. So we'll play the Mountain. We'll play Nahiri's Wrath. We gotta kill these two dudes. Okay, so we gotta pay 3 and then discard 3, so 5 damage. Yeah, alright. That'll do it. Desperately wanted to discard my lands, but that's alright. We got Delirium. Crop Sigil is back in business, baby. So I guess we'll get back Skinner, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we'll get back a land. I mean, I also could have just attacked and maybe my opponent would have blocked. It seems pretty illogical they would have. Maybe I should have just gone for it, though. I guess we don't really need to mill anymore, do we? Maybe we'll just look. Breakneck Rider? Well, guess I would have liked to have drawn that. So bring back that and the thing. Do this. Play the Skinner. Pump the Skinner. Play the Mountain. Pass. Scavenger getting back Angler? Or getting back... Yeah. Field Creeper, huh? That's not so intimidating. Gotta keep going on our Skinner here because Angler's gonna do some work. It's gonna make us attack with Skinner. So I guess, yeah, the one different play I should have done was attack with the Survivalist into the Abundant Maw. There was a chance my opponent blocked there, and then I could have just clear shotted. Granted, I would have lost my Survivalist, but I would have kept my Nahiri's Wrath and my I would have kept... I wouldn't have had Delirium, though. Yeah, I don't know. That one's debatable. Alchemist Greeting off the top. Tormenting Voice. Well, that is why I'm playing this card, ladies and gentlemen. We just don't have a need for more than a bunch of green, right? Just no need. Alright. Hey, there's a draw I like to see. Aha. So let's see here. Opponent can flip the Angler. We can flip the Outcast, though. 9 mana. We can still pump it twice, making it a 7/7. 7/7 could kill only this when that flips. Alright. Let's play the Logger and pass. Alright, so we're transforming now, and the reason that we're transforming now is in case my opponent draws into clear shot. We definitely want the Kindred to be safe from that. And we're still, believe it or not, pumping the Skinner, because we need Skinner to be out of range of clear shot as well. Okay, so let's play land, and we're going to attack with the Kindred. Do we want to attack with the Skinner? So opponent could... If I attack with Skinner, and my opponent has Murder, my opponent has to put... Let's keep the Skinner back. If my opponent has Murder, I'd rather him do it on the Kindred. Let's just get in with this. This can kill a lot of things. Alright. I mean, can definitely kill that. Alright. It worked out reasonably well for my opponent. I think we're still... Well, now we kind of want to pump the Logger, but no, my opponent played a spell. If I pump the Skinner 2 more turns, it can get out of range, though. Alright, we'll just pump the Skinner again. Yeah, opponent's like a Murder away from some problems here. For us. Ah, bummer. So now the problem is I play Skinner and my opponent can just force us to attack with the anglerfish. Alright. So I think that anglerfish is going to get us. Sadly. Did we see the drag under before? Jeez. Vexing Scuttler too? Yeah. This game is GG's. Woodcutter's Grit now? Well, I guess we would have been tapped out anyway. Blowout Central. Got the murder, got the drag under, got the blowouts for days, son. I got all the blowouts. What you got? Blowout. That is beyond GG's. That is the quintessential GG right there. Yeah, anglerfish got us, huh? Alchemist greeting. Well, geez, you're only like, I don't know, 15, 20 turns too late. Man, Alchemist greeting does a lot against 4/5s. People don't realize that. All right. Opponent's got a pretty high value deck. It's certainly not going to be an easy match. Man, that Woodcutter's Grit was the saddest thing I've ever seen. I don't think it gets much sadder than the Woodcutter's Grit into murder. That's just a bummer. Can I kill any of my opponent's things with Weaver? I thought I established it last game that no, I couldn't. Now I got to think back on this game. I still think no. So keep everything else the same. Try it again. Drag under is going to be bad news bears against our Skinner, but what can you do? All right, let's try this again. Would like to play first. Ah, bummer. All right, we'll keep this one. Bottom that. So I guess we play the byway courier for... Oh, all right. We go wolves first. If my opponent has removal, which we know they have a ton in their deck, then we definitely want to be beating. All right. Let's play the Breakneck Rider now. Missing land drops, though. It's getting scary. Getting scary. Ooh, that's pretty terrifying. Tormenting voice. Well, if only I could use Alchemist Greeting with it. I think we're going to save this little package. So let's figure this out. Kindred in case I draw a land. That makes sense. Am I willing to trade my Brazen Wolves? I kind of am. Yeah, I guess so. Because I don't have the extra land. And if I get the extra land, I want to be able to greeting the, probably the thing in the ice, I guess. I mean, I also just want to flip my Breakneck Rider, but you can't always get what you want. Alright. Opponent's removal is really awesome. Skinner, one card type. Probably not worth it. I'm a little bit surprised my opponent used Certain Death on the Kindred. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I feel like Breakneck Rider is a bit more of a problem, I would think. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, so we know our opponent's got an island in hand. Maybe I just don't worry about the thing in the ice. Presume it's not going to flip. Flips more often than you'd think it would. Stupid angler. Yeah, I gotta kill that. As per usual, I have to kill the angler. Alright, land off the top, please. Thank you. Two cards left in our opponent's hand. That probably means Thing in the Ice is not imminently dangerous here. Probably. Ah, and then why do I say things? Why do I say words? It's all right. Still a bit of a distance away, right? Oh, stupid. All right. Skinner, pump you. And then I guess Whelp. No. All right. Let's take care of this stupid thing. What? Oh, he's got the behemoth? Alright. I mean, that just tells us he has the behemoth. It costs 8 to emerge, so my opponent is 1 mana shy. So we can attack with the whelp here. But yeah, we know our opponent's got the behemoth in hand. They're gonna be able to cast it on their turn. But they're still not gonna be able to block the deranged whelp, and we'll have the Gnarlwood Dryad, so that's all good. Actually, how much does it cost to hard cast? Now I forgot. I gotta look it up. Alright, it costs 8 to emerge, 9 to hard cast, so that means that my opponent can't block the whelp, which is sweet. Because our opponent's only got 8 mana, so let's swing with whelp again. And we'll play Dryad and Scarecrow. Alright. So now our opponent can cast it. Crop Sigil. Well, that's actually kind of useful here. So let's get out the courier, I guess. And we'll pass. What's our opponent splashing for other than Clear Shot? We didn't see a Lashweed Lurker. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Takes 2 guys to block the whelp. Remember, my opponent can hard cast the behemoth. Oh, the Scuttler. Alright. Bringing back certain death, I imagine. Yeah. Opponent is just rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. So my opponent can still cheat out the behemoth too. I guess we'll play the guy that can flip. Maybe that's more useful. My opponent still has good blocks. Kind of in some trouble here. Opponent's deck is pretty sweet. Multiple Drag Unders just the win. The Thing in the Ice is cool. We know our opponent's got Cemetery Recruitment in there too, which is scary. Less scary with Thing in the Ice, but still scary with like Grizzled Angler. And we still don't have Delirium. I might just have to attack with Geistfield Scarecrow. I really don't like that though. Scarecrow's one of our best threats. But we'll see. Well, Pack Guardian. Alright. Yeah, I mean, might just be worth it to attack with Scarecrow. It gets me Delirium, and I can use this Crop Sigil to get back Breakneck Rider. So I guess we'll pump probably our Menace guy. I don't know. I'm running low on time too. So our opponent's got certain death in hand, right? We have an active crop sigil now, which is nice. I could bring back like a Breakneck Rider, I guess, or an Urik's Kindred, maybe. Doesn't seem useful enough. Can also bring back the Death Touch. So we don't need to use Sigil anymore. Alright, so we can use that as fuel. So let's wait a bit longer. I guess we can use Crop Sigil to bring back the Dryad now. I want the Trample, I guess, but let's just do this. We'll keep pumping the Menace guy. I like that it kind of makes him use 2 blockers. Grit's not bad either. Alright, let's keep it going. So my opponent's got 6 blockers to my bunch of attackers. So if I attack with everything, my opponent's got 6 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. So I get through with 2 guys. Not lethal yet. I think we still gotta wait. Still dedicating forces to this deranged whelp solely because, like I said, it requires 2 blockers. I may just have to go for it. I don't want to, though. That's the problem. I don't want to. Yeah, alright. I'm running out of time here, sadly. I'm running out of time, and I need to draw a creature. I basically need to go tit for tat. I probably got to attack here. I don't want to, though, because I don't have time to do math. Why do I have to do mathematics and draw lands? So if I swing with everything, my opponent... See, I've only got less than 2 minutes, so I can't really do math, but I am running low on time, which is a bummer. I can just swing with Dryad, I guess. Alright. Alright. Next turn, we might just have to attack with everything. We'll see. Alright. I guess I can wait one more turn. Right? Alright. I think we're going to go for it here. So 6 blockers to our 8 attackers. Yeah. We're going to go for it. Too low on time. I wasted too much. Hopefully this Woodcutter's Grit pays dividends for us. Tell you that much. Can we die on crackback? I don't think we do, so I'll save the grit. Because I think our opponent's got a murder. Oh, beautiful. That's what I like to see. Hey! Look at that. Got there, baby. Got there. All right, well, that was a close game. Yeah, 35 seconds left. Jeez. All right, we'll see you in round 2.